wrist on frostbite. What a man's look like headlights. This the boss life, yeah. My exclusive and she bougie, yeah. Real life, no movie, hold on, groovy, yeah.
Y'all know when following Texas is about to be a real tedious task. When you gotta pack a freaking lunch, you guys. Like, I had to pack me a water. I packed me some Doritos. I'm staying away from spicy stuff, so babe is just eating the rest of my spicy chips. Or I would have grabbed my puffs. I got me some blueberries, and then babe also got me a Publix sandwich. So he already ate half of it, but he gave me the other half. So yeah, I'm on my way to go find my taxes. The moment I have been dreading. I literally have not looked at I finally looked at it today, but up until today I had not looked at one statement that got sent to me by mail or by email, because I'm like, I don't even want to see the numbers. Like, being a business owner is so good for so many reasons. Like, you work for yourself. It's not as stressful. Yes, there are stressful aspects of being a business owner. I can go on and on about it, but overall it's not for everybody, but it's definitely for me. Like, I love being my own boss and, you know, hustling, get my own money. Obviously, YouTube and owning Got Limps are my main sources of income. But y'all, when you see them numbers, woo, I just can imagine what this is about to go like. I just can imagine, because last year I was still able to write off Spellman, and something else I feel like I was able to write off, but I can't think of it. But this year I can't write off nothing. And if y'all don't know, when you work for YouTube, you get a 1099. Taxes are not taken out of your check. And last year, I told myself after leaving the tax place last year, I was like, girl, you need to start paying your tax. My thing is so cute. I always be wanting to show y'all, but I miss it. Be like, hello, Keesha Anderson, or what does it say? Bye, have a good day, Keesha Anderson, or something like that when you pull up and leave or whatever. But yeah, so last year I was telling myself, once I left the tax place, I was like, you're gonna start paying on your taxes throughout the year, so you don't have to worry about it. Because you can only write off but so much. There's only but so much you can write off. You can write off business trips if you take some. You can write off your apartment or your house if you work from home. You know, your gas, your mileage, like materials for your business. But like I said, it's only but so much you can write off. Oh yeah, most importantly, like the hair, that's always the biggest thing. Like, all the hair I have to buy, because people don't know, it's like literally thousands and thousands of dollars of hair I buy on a weekly basis. So although I be mad at the time to, you know, buy, well, I'm not really ever mad, but it's always like, dang, I could go do this, or dang, I can go do that, or whatever. But when it's time to pay them taxes, I be like, didn't I pay? I be trying to round up to the next whole dollar, just because I'm like, oh my gosh. But you guys, make sure you all are handling your business out there, especially these business owners, so the IRS does not start garnishing your wages throughout the years, because they will come back. If you don't pay on your taxes, if you're a YouTuber, if you own your own business, if you don't pay on your taxes, don't think you're getting by, because trust and believe me when I say, some way or another, they will come back to you. They only make a, what is it? They make a, what is that saying, y'all? They make a, not a mockery out of you. I'm gonna make a, but anyways, back to what I was saying. With these taxes, like, the IRS will catch back up to you, so just don't try to cut any corners. And another thing, y'all, check your credit scores. So as y'all know, I told y'all a few vlogs ago that AT&T U-verse was trying to play some gimmicky games with me, and they you all know you all can get the box and the remote control, so you're supposed to return those materials after, you know, like if you switch to another, like if you upgrade your service, you got to return the old stuff and then get new equipment, or if you move or something like that. So when I moved, they sent you a return label. So I printed out the return label and I took it back 2 years ago, y'all. 2 freaking years ago. And now all of a sudden they're saying like they never got it back. So when they don't say nothing to you, They say nothing to you until the very last second, because I promise y'all, the camera just is so weird, but I promise y'all, up until I moved, when me and Jeremy just moved here, I had called them at least 3 or 4 times about different things, like, oh, the service is down or this or that. No one ever said anything to me. I even called about the account, so I can't even say, oh, maybe because I wasn't speaking to the right department. No, I even called about my account one time. Never said anything. The moment I said I was about to move and I needed to get my services switched to another location, they tried to hit me with, oh, you owe us $800 something. And I told y'all, like last time, I disputed it, because I said, no, that's not fair to me, because I paid you guys. I mean, I sent you all back your product. I'm not paying $800 for a remote control and a router box. That's just not gonna work for me. Plus, we could have handled the situation last year, 2 years ago, when it happened, had y'all told me last year, like at least within 6 months, like, hey, we still haven't got your stuff. Then I could have probably tried to go to the post office, get a, you know, I had the receipt up until that period of time, but I always throw all my old receipts away. Like, I keep some of them, but stuff like that I'm gonna throw out. So y'all, I checked my credit score today, because I always check my credit score. Now I have a credit account with 3 different credit things. My actual bank, Credit Karma, which is not the best, but it's good enough because it does still report accurately stuff that's going on, but it's not always as accurate with your actual score. And then the other one, I can't remember the other one, but that one is like the best one to use. I was checking my email, and all 3 of them like, hey, there's been a change with your credit score, and it didn't look too good. Like, it did not look too good, because usually there's never like a drastic change where all 3 are emailing me at once. So I checked my freaking credit score, and it was down to like 702. I was like, hot diggity dog. Oh, so they reported it. So I disputed it, and apparently they wrote back. When you dispute it, you have to tell like the reason as to why you feel as though you shouldn't have to pay it. Like, did you already pay it? Did they say they was gonna make you pay it? Blah blah blah. So I told them pretty much, I sent the materials back, and it's been 2 years, so there's no way you can prove to me that I owe something that you should have communicated 2 years ago. So then they just wrote back like a generic response, like, oh, customers should still pay. I'm like, what the world? But I don't play about my credit, y'all. I do not play about my credit. So I called them, which I definitely advise people to do. Don't let stuff build up on your credit. Deal with it. Like, do not let stuff build up on your credit. So I called them, and you can negotiate with them. So I negotiated, and I told them, I was like, hey, I don't feel like this is fair, because I had previously paid for, I previously sent this back. I don't know why I keep saying pay. I'm like, I previously sent this back to you guys. I don't feel like this is fair for me to have to pay this full $800. So I feel like you all should pay 50% at least. So they were like, oh, we'll pay, was it $800 or was it $600? Oh no, it was $671. Yeah, it was $671. I didn't went all the way to $100. So it was $671, and they were like, oh, we'll pay instead of them paying 50%, they said, okay, well, we'll settle for 25%. So I paid the money. I was a little upset, but this time around, when I sent the other material for my old apartment, I did get my account number, and I did get the account cleared. So I called them once I checked their tracking, and it says delivered. I called them like 3 weeks ago and was like, hey, so I sent my stuff back and it says delivered, so I want you guys to confirm this over the phone and give me a confirmation, blah blah blah. So I got it squared away. So you gotta do all this stuff with these companies, because they will try, and I don't know why they do stuff like that. I mean, money, but why would you play with people's credit? And they know some people are gonna be like, oh heck no, I'm not paying that. That's just gonna have to sit there. Like, they know how some people are, or some people may not even be fortunate enough to pay that type of money to try to fix their credit. So I just know my credit was like 756. So I was like, oh I'm not. So I got that handled, and they said it should update within 30 days on my account. So that's what I was dealing with, y'all. So if y'all can listen to little old me, I would advise everybody, check your finances. Get your finances together, get your debts in order, and make sure you're out here really being a boss. Make sure you're really out here really handling business. Don't just be keep letting your bank account look a certain type of way, or your image look a certain type of way. And by image, I mean like be rocking designer this, rocking designer that, but your bank account really does not reflect that, or your credit score really does not reflect that. Don't be one of those type of people. Because I had no intentions on vlogging today. I was going to film a video with Babe. I was going to film a how we got together, how we met, and give y'all all the tea that y'all have been waiting for, because we have not shared, and there's a lot of tea. Like, there's a lot of tea, but we're ready to share and talk about it. So we were gonna film it, and I was getting ready, y'all, and then out of nowhere I just started feeling really bad. So I had to go lay down. It was just bad. It was really, really bad. Babe came, he helped me. And I don't know, I still kind of feel bad. My head hurts. It's just, I don't know, y'all. So I just decided I just will film it at another day when I'm feeling better. Y'all, I'm in the tax place about to have a full nap. Sorry about the oiliness. Y'all know already by now. I get so freaking oily, but y'all, I'm about to freaking fall asleep. I can't even take it. And I want to ask the lady, can I take a nap and you come out here and tell me when you're ready for me? But I don't know if that's like wise, because I'm far away from home and I just don't need to be trusting nobody like that right now while I'm going to sleep. So I'm trying to stay up. I just like, maybe I should pick up my vlog camera and try to talk to y'all, but this isn't helping me. So someone else left a, can y'all hear me? Someone else left a comment saying the bumps that I was getting on my fingers, it could be eczema. What's funny is while my sister was in college, she developed eczema. Like, neither one of us had it growing up, but one day she started having some weird stuff going on in her scalp. So when she went to the dermatologist, they actually said she had eczema now. So she had like this special wash they made her use. So I'm actually considering that to possibly be an issue. So some people were telling me to get some Eucerin lotion. I don't know if there's some that's not specifically catered to people with eczema, if I should just try the lotion out first and then get one that specializes in people with eczema. But yeah, I think maybe that could be the issue, because my fingers are still like breaking out. But then again, it only happens, but I've been getting my nails done all my life, y'all, like, so there should be no issue. And I have been going to the other place for a long time before I even broke out. I don't know, y'all, the tip of my hand just looks so weird. Y'all can't really tell on the camera, but it looks so weird. So I'm just sitting here, y'all. She took all my information. I guess she's typing it up, and it's, oh, you don't mind? Okay. They have to know how stressed out I am right now. I was just telling them to do their taxes. Okay. Okay, all of that. Okay.
You can give her maybe a copy of that.
Trust me.
This one right here. Yeah, I'm gonna oh, okay, yeah, I'll give her a copy of that too.
Y'all was just telling y'all to pay y'all taxes. I may have to recant that statement. Y'all would never believe the number they just told me I owe. Y'all would never believe it. I gotta go home and brainstorm some other stuff, y'all, because my brain is literally to shambles. If somebody can guess this number that I'm about to say, I'm about to cry. Have you seen people who owe more than this?
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
But they had to go home and itemize too.
Yeah, I'm about to say, y'all, I'm about to go home, y'all. Want
every little thing. I'm gonna give you a copy of the back of this.
Okay.
So you can actually go over this as well. So if you want to
okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, that's probably what
a copy of this. I'm gonna give you this a copy. I'm gonna keep the original. I'm gonna give you a copy, and every
okay,
everything you can think of. I
okay.
I mean, I don't care what it is.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go this way.
Okay. Y'all, my weight probably sliding back after what I just heard. But y'all, I'm not too happy right now. They said I owe $42,000. 42, like, I could cry. I could literally cry. Like, what? I remember at a point I wasn't even making $42,000 a year. So I gotta go home. She said she's gonna let me come home, give me all the paperwork, and I'm gonna go through my bank and actually get every little drop, like every little penny, so we can get this down. Because this is not like, because I pretty much had it, like, I was able to write down everything I did, but it just was off the top of my head. Because I just thought back to like last year, everything like I wrote off, you know, like apartment, gas, you know, electricity, phones, and, you know, materials like buying a hair and just stuff like that. But now, oh shit, girl, I was about to write down every little thing. I'm about to call my mom. My mom told me to call her as soon as I'm done. Hold on, y'all, let me get myself together. This food kind of, oh, that was my, I was about to say, what is that? That was my food that I ate on the way here. I don't even want to stop anymore to go get that dang on lotion. What time is it? 7:45. What's over there by my house? I guess, do y'all think Walgreens has that lotion y'all told me about? I'm sure it should, right? Yeah, it should. Let me call my, I text Babe and told him. He said, are you serious? He said, oh, Babe is so sweet. Oh, Babe is so sweet. Look what he said. He said, we're gonna figure it out. You see how he just included himself in my pro? That is so sweet. I'm gonna marry this man. Like, I'm gonna marry him. I'm going to marry him. I'm texting him that right now. I said I'm about to marry him. He gonna be like, who? I'm going to marry you. Like, that is so sweet. That is so sweet. I'm pretty sure I can get the numbers down, y'all. I'm pretty sure. And if any of y'all have if y'all specialize in taxes or y'all have businesses and y'all know stuff, please email me, because taxes aren't due until April 17th. So if y'all know anything, please email me or DM me. Don't snap me. DM me on Instagram. Unless you don't have a Instagram, then you can snap me, because I can save it or screenshot it. But DM me or email me some advice that y'all can give me about what to do in this situation, like legal stuff that I can do, like that I can write off, or you know, things to think about when I'm considering what I have to write off. Because you know, last year I made a lot of money, but I had, you know, I nannied and I had Spellman. I had other stuff that I wrote. Oh yeah, that's what it was, nannying. That's what it was. So yeah, since I nannied, I was able to write that off with it, and I had Spellman obviously, so it balanced out. Did she put my student loans on there? That's what she didn't do. Let me make sure. Let me write a reminder to myself. Student loans on Texas. That's what she didn't do, because I definitely have been paying. I only had 2 student loans, but it counts, so I'm gonna remind myself right now to do that. But y'all, let's listen to my mama's response. How much y'all want to bet? This is about to be the funniest thing y'all ever did here. How much y'all want to bet? I'm getting kind of hot. Well, I like to be comfortable when I drive.
Hello.
Ma. I'm leaving.
Dang, you was there for a minute.
Yep. I had to leave. They couldn't even process my taxes, because once they told me how much I owed, I had to walk out.
How much you owe?
$42,000.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
Crazy. But she gave me a paperwork and told me I can finish writing some stuff down, look at my bank account. I'm probably gonna go through my vlogs, make sure you know I noted everything that I did towards the business, and then email it to her.
What about that?
Okay guys, so I just finished talking to my mom, and yeah, so that's done. One thing I will say is, throughout all of my experiences through life, I love to pretty much help people and let people see different things that I do, go through, or experience, or whatever have you, on my platform, so that you guys can get insight of how to deal with similar situations. So with this particular situation, I feel like there's a big lesson learned, not necessarily for me, because I already knew this, I just didn't do it, but for anybody who's out there watching this right now who have businesses, take this what I'm trying to say, take this into consideration for how you deal with your finances throughout the year. It is very, very nice to have businesses or jobs that don't take out taxes throughout the years. It's glorious. You get all your money. Obviously you have to pay for expenses, you know, if you have your own business. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. You get to see all of your money. But if you don't want to be smack dead hit in the face during tax season to have to pay so much money at one time, definitely hire you an accountant, or you can go to the IRS website and actually submit your business so that you can get a percentage taken out. This is definitely things to consider when having a business. These are definitely things to consider, even outside of having a business. Being a YouTuber, I'm not gonna say how much I made for YouTube versus my hair company, but being a YouTuber, everybody sees the glorious side of being a YouTuber. Oh my gosh, she drives this. Oh my gosh, they live there. Oh my gosh, they're traveling to these places. That is a lot of money, a lot of, you know, great things that they may be doing, but a lot of people are not as responsible, or who may not have a savings account, because, you know, that's why you have to save up for things like this. However, like I said, I'm not trying to pay it, so I'm gonna go home and crunch some numbers so I can keep my money where it's at. But a lot of people don't really think responsibly. So I know firsthand a few YouTubers who I've talked to who have not paid taxes. They're like, oh, I don't want to pay taxes, or something they say like, oh, I don't know how to do it, or oh, they said I owed this and I just never paid them back. That's how y'all be hearing about these people in the news. Oh, such and such has back taxes of $1 million, or, you know, after 10 years such and such is. No, don't put yourself in those type of situations. Hey guys, so it is 1 o'clock in the morning and I probably look like I'm exhausted, because I am. But Sed actually came through and got me all of the edited pictures, so I was so freaking excited. Plus I absolutely needed to go ahead and take out all of the Valentine's Day pictures and replace them with the spring pictures. They came out so freaking good. So go and check out the website, look at the new spring sales, and go ahead and shop. So everything is pretty much in stock. We get a new shipment today. We didn't get a shipment in yesterday, or really it's today because it's 1 o'clock in the morning, but Wednesday. So I told Lex not to come in because she would pretty much just be sitting here doing nothing anyways, because the shipment wasn't going to be getting here until Thursday, and all of the orders that aren't fulfilled are the ones that need something from that shipment. So everything will be fully stocked as of today. So go ahead and order your hair, you guys. Send me your pictures. Everything is looking good, and I'm also excited. The casting call is moving forward already. Me and Q have been deliberating and talking about everything, so we know exactly what's going on. I've already designed my team. I know who's in charge of what, who's doing what, and I know exactly what I'm expecting of the model. So I've already got that taken care of, and I just had to give it to Q, and she's going to handle the rest. But it will be at the beginning of May. I don't want to give an exact date just in case it changes, but I will give you guys an approximate date. So right now we're looking at May 12th as the day of the casting call. We were going to do a 2-day casting call, but the 13th is Mother's Day, so we don't want to do nothing on Mother's Day, so we'll just keep it on Saturday and just do like a 4-hour casting call. But it's gonna be really, really good. So save the date in your calendar. 9 times out of 10 it won't change, but just save the date in your calendar and stay tuned for all information regarding the casting call. People are actually already started to DM me, but y'all will get the information the day I'm ready for me to start receiving all of the emails and stuff. But yeah, that's everything. Sorry that this vlog is about taxes. But it's real life. Hey, it's real life, and y'all know I like to share all aspects of life on my channel. Everybody does not do it, but I'm not everybody, so I can't really tell other people how to vlog or what to say or what not to say or whatever. And it's not a right or wrong way to incorporate whatever you feel like you want to incorporate on your own channel, because it's your channel for a reason. But on my channel, I personally like to share certain like realities of life, because I feel like a lot of people ignore it. And one of the biggest things that people ignore are financial obligations in our youth. I think people, or not youth, but young adults. So a lot of people feel as though, oh, I don't want to talk about taxes until I'm like married, or blah blah blah. I don't want to talk about credit score until I'm up there, or stuff like that. And that mentality right there is the reason why a lot of people have very bad credit scores and have very high interest rates on things. And like I said, me and Jeremy trying to buy a house, our credit score has to literally be up there, and I don't want to have any issues when it's time for us to buy it. So that's another reason why I went ahead and just took care of my issue, because I don't want this to procrastinate any longer than it has to, with it getting removed off my credit account. But things happen, so you guys check your credit accounts, pay your taxes, get a savings account for if you have to pay tax when you pay your taxes and you owe. Get a savings account so you don't have to be like stressed out and bombarded. Hire an accountant. Be responsible with your money. A lot of people are just not responsible. You guys, be responsible.
Management. Oh, we get a little hype.
What is this?
I gotta be still. I can't be too, you know. Maybe.
Can't do too much. Can't do too much. I'm management. I might get to sweating. I can't sweat. I'm sweating. I'm hot for real. I don't know why. Girl,
That's why.